It has been a minute. So hey everybody, how's it going? It took me a while to get going for this live stream. I haven't done it in a long time. See if I'm remember how to do this. But I have to say, um, if you're here live or you're here watching this recorded, thank you for all the support and all the comments on the last video. They mean a lot. I didn't think I would get that many messages because I really don't, but I did, and it was Nicholas, welcome. I haven't How's it going? Thanks for being here. Probably link my Discord. But yeah, so the plan for today's stream is just chat up a little bit. Good morning, Invincible, Alex, James, Kevin, other Alex. Hello from Panama. Bienvenidos to the stream. I don't know how to say the rest. I know how to say welcome, not to the stream. Lily, thanks for being here. Hey, Josh and HR. She here. HR lady's here. She's just working. Everyone's like, HR lady, break up? No, it's just I'm not in the business. I'm not trying to get people fired from their jobs, right? So if HR lady associate with me, you can see how, so she come on the channel if she want to. Hussein, how are you? I'm good, man. I'm doing good. I gotta be honest. I am really nervous. More nervous than I should be. Kristen, long time, man. Bitcoin Jake, how's it going? So, talk a little bit about the future of the channel and some things I had ideas for. First time I've made it to a live stream. Hey, welcome. Glad to have you. We used to do these like every other day to the point where people were like, can you stop posting so much content? I can't even refresh my feed without seeing your face. So we took a little bit of a break. Are you planning on pivoting your channel? So the thing, it's always difficult to do that no matter what. I think what I need to do is present similar information in a different way. That's been my whole issue. I've just been in your face the whole time. Bring back Amy Lynn. Thanks for being here. Hello from India. What up? Hey Josh, love your content. Hey, thanks. Hello from Salt Lake. Oh, what up, Nikki? Looks like you're feeling a lot better, dude. I should be. I have to be honest. Like this whole weekend, I was like, I have to do a live on Monday, and I was kind of. I wasn't dreading it, but I'm just super nervous. It's been so long since I've interacted with the people that watch my channel. And that's on me. Sorry about that. Here to find out why I found you on YouTube. What's the goal? The goal, well, we have lots of different goals. That's why it's my name as the channel. And videos, crying, complaining about live. It's so boring. Top tier content. Good to see you. Glad to see you do live stream. Thanks for being here. More skits, yeah. I definitely have more skits. I have some people that you haven't seen yet that I want to bring into some skits. They're so short. You wouldn't think skits are that much work, but they're way more work than me just like looking at an article and going back and forth. But I did have some ideas going forward. Not so much corporate, but more about like life. So I don't know how many people are here in chat. I'm gonna try not to look at that number because it puts me in my head. But here's my idea, chat. You can tell me what you think. Hopefully it's not too depressing. But I was thinking maybe I go. Did I really say this idea out loud? I was thinking maybe I go to the old folks' home, one of them, and just ask them, at what age did you think you had life figured out? And do you have it figured out now? Just like life lessons from older people that I think would put a lot of younger people hustling, trying to make it, worried every day, just would put them at ease, you know? If you saw a 90-year-old person that was like, I still don't have life figured out, but it's been a great ride. I think that would be comforting to hear. Life lessons from older people, that's probably, I don't know if anyone would show up to watch that, but I would do it and not film it. I'm just interested in their life lessons that they passed down. So that was one idea I had for just a couple of videos. Be pretty wholesome, like some personalities on the channel to look forward to. I don't know. Let me see top chat. Cool idea. Thanks. I'll make a good video. Yeah. Look forward. I have to open up like a bunch of different things to manage. Old people know stuff. That's true. I don't know, folks home. I mean, wholesome or scary. Yeah, I mean, true, true. I would. The goal would to not be to make it depressing, you know. But that's a great idea. I don't know. Like before my grandfather passed away, I kind of like sat down with him and had like a heart to heart, and he told me all these things. I feel like other people have that sort of info to share, and same content that we didn't subscribe to is the best. Brandon, appreciate that. Seriously. Thank you for the 5. Still alive. Hey, love your channel. Do you watch or ever heard of? I don't know how to pronounce that. If not, you should. Oh, it's stuff on worker co-ops. I haven't seen it. What if you did recruiting the right way? It's desperately needed. I think people would look at me and be like, Josh, you're not a recruiter. How can you give advice? That's the most common reaction I get with anything. Why not a life after layoff? He's actual recruiter. That's his thing. I have my opinions that I think things could be better, of course. But people come back, you're not a recruiter, Josh. Obviously, I'll still do like some corporate stuff. Like that's, I can dunk on corporate all day, but you know, sometimes I found myself having to like force myself to be mad so that I could be passionate about the subject when I was filming the video. I'm a recruiter. I love your videos. Oh, thanks. How was HR lady? She's good. She's in the other room in chat probably. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you don't have to do that? I don't know what currency that is, but thank you. Sharp Pirate, do I have a chance to get a dev job in the U.S. as a self-taught 20-year-old? Already in the industry. So the thing, you can get a dev job in the U.S., but you can't come here and work because you need a bachelor's degree. That's the rule. Unless you get a special person visa, or you can make $100,000 that you can, well, I think it's $1 million, and you can invest it in the U.S., and if you promise to create 10 jobs, then you get a visa. But otherwise, you can work for a company here, but you can't get a visa to come unless you have a bachelor's. How's the hair routine? How's it look? Am I still balding? I mean, I got a little bit of thinness, but I think overall I'm doing all right for like 30. Who's back? Yeah, that's how I feel. True. Talk on pay negotiation. I feel like pay negotiation is good, but you got to be like, you got to have examples from the moment to be like, you have to have a quick wit for pay negotiation, or come in there with like, let's all stop paying taxes, quit simping for daddy government. Interesting. Probably don't do that. Hair looks good, bro. Hey, thanks. You plan on teaching people? What would I teach them? I think what I like to teach and what people want from me are different. Like dev stuff, I did that for a couple of years, like teaching people how to code, and then haven't really been doing. I'd probably just teach YouTube because that's what I like. If someone was like, I want to create content, how do I do it? I'd be like, let's talk about it. That's my favorite topic, but that's not what this channel is about. That's if you want, how to grow YouTube, you have other channels like Roberto Blake, right? He watches my channel, teaches you how to, I don't know. There's room for everyone, but that's what I would teach. But not everyone wants to do that, right? This channel's about jobs. Will you ever try Twitch streaming? Yeah, I'll stream on Twitch. I was actually thinking about this. It would just be video games, though. Like, I feel like that's, y'all want to hang out, play video games. I play all the free-to-play games, so. Dial J for Josh. Oh, I appreciate that. You too. Review career coaches. I mean, you say review, but what you really mean is dunk on, and maybe we could make that happen. I'm not. What would you charge? No. I would say you can be an introvert and a recruiter. I'm a recruiter, mostly introverted, but I can spark conversations with candidates and message them. Sourcing resumes like 40%. Thank you for the 10 Screen Freak. Inspired me to find a job. Now 6 months into a remote job, advertising, received a 25% pay raise for my last dead-end job. Hope for everyone. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You should talk about social issues that are unpopular. That's how you... I don't want to get banned, okay? Definitely be down for you to stream games. All right, well, come hang out. We'll do that. Jenny S., thanks for being here. I'd be interested in Twitch streams. Cool. Sweet. I mean, maybe we'll do that. I haven't done it in a while. All I have to do is just look it up on here and click. Do you use StreamYard? I use OBS, just the free version. I used to use Streamlabs, but I mean, yeah, go. Not anymore. Go look at CoffeeZilla's video on Streamlabs. How to handle the day-to-day office? Bro, why are you going to an office? I mean, if you gotta go, I don't know. I can't handle an office. That's why I don't go. Will you ever go back to a 9 to 5? I mean, not if I can avoid it. I would prefer not to do that. Did something specific happen recently, or was it gradual? It was kind of like over time. You know, it turned into something I didn't want it to go that far to the negativity side, you know, just trash, garbage. Like, I've watched some of my videos back. I've watched all my videos back tons of times while I'm editing them for hours, and I say the same negative words like trash and garbage, and I'm just, you gotta stop. You gotta be more fair, more positive, more analytical, and less stick it to them just because you can, which is what people like, but you know. Where's HR lady? She is behind this wall. So you got to consider your audience is 80% in the 9 to 5. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Jerry, thanks for being here. Your DJI FPV video was amazing. Yeah, I could do more of those. If you want to know how to use camera stuff, I'm down to do that, but I'll do it on the second channel because that's how I will kill this channel ASAP. So I'm not. No more flying. For the pilot stuff, I could tell you what happened. My teacher for pilot school basically just got a different job. And so to continue, you have to fly 3 hours with another teacher, and you have to pay for 3 hours, and I was just like... Jingle, thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Open to doing more skits. Dude, I love... Like, if I could just do skits every day, I would. Just... I liked your vlogs. When did I do vlogs? Like 4 years ago when I tried YouTube and failed? This is your long strategy, YouTube live streams. You have a short strategy like 35K on Facebook. I need to diversify, honestly, 100%. Listening while working my remote 7 to 4. I mean, Chris. What up? Welcome to the stream. If you're remote, like, is it 7 to 4 or is it just whenever to whenever? $35K a month. Holy moly. Do skits every day, inform with humor, inspire. Dude, I would. And I will do a lot more. But they just take the editing and the sound design, and maybe it doesn't seem like a lot, but like, when you do a skit where you're just talking to yourself back and forth and you have to change, it's usually just me. So I have to talk to nobody in front of me. Like they're asking me questions and make it believe. It's just, you try it. It feels cringe. I know I post the videos on YouTube and people come and watch and they're like, wow, hilarious. But I'm telling you, it feels cringe all the time. I'm glad you like them. What if you went undercover to one of those shady magazine door-to-door companies? So the problem with like doing an undercover job is that they're just... I don't want to check the box that says under penalty of perjury, you know, say that all this information is correct. So I can't put fake info on there. They'll just background check me and be like, yeah, okay, this is Josh. He's gonna roast us. I did have an idea this is an American thing. I know a specifically American thing. But just go to different stores where people have to stand all day just because if you sit down, you look lazy, you know? Like people that do hair, they have to stand all day for no real reason. Like they could sit and still cut hair and be fine, but they're not allowed to because that makes the workers look lazy. I know this because my mom used to cut hair, so you know. You're gonna engage anymore in corporate Kool-Aid? Yeah, I will. Alex, thanks for being here. Is your camera ISO high? Yeah, I'm using an Elgato cam, so this isn't the best quality, but I want to burn up my Sony A7S III. Keep it on. So what's going on? We're just hanging out. I'm catching in, or checking in, catching up. I'm nervous. Can you tell? What's the latest with riding your bikes? I gotta de-winterize them. Travis, thank you for the $1. If I missed your donations, I'm sorry. Have any thoughts on the gig economy work like Uber? Just mean like being a contractor, like 1099. If you can make it work, that's what I would prefer. But different people prefer different things. They like that kind of salary. You just show up and do your job and you get your salary. They don't like that. If I put in, I get out. Different people like different things. Been here since 80K. Will always support no matter the path. Ted, I appreciate that. Sometimes I'll get like really in my head and I'll see the view count and I'll like picture those people in a field. Probably shouldn't do this, but like, people. Why nervous? We like you here. Because I recognize that I do YouTube for a living, but I gotta tell you, like, I don't feel any different. I don't feel like an influencer. I know I have influence. I know I try to, put a message out there to help people, but it would be like if you guys came on live, you'd be nervous too. That's how I feel. A regular person. Is this yes, it is. I have a video linked to my resume explaining my personal project. Will this be helpful to stand out? A video. Okay, so I think what would be better would be timestamps. If you link to the video better have timestamps. Don't make them watch the whole thing to get to the good stuff. Because what if they're looking for something specific, but it's at the end of the video? Is there any way for them to know that? Like, without them just having to sit there, watch the video? Eat Meat Leap, what up? Hey, Broseph. I liked it. DoorDash has low base pay. Yeah, I think DoorDash is all tips. You're just banking on people to be generous. But some people, they like that flexible schedule. I'll just work when I need to or when I want to type deal. But, it has its own things, like you're a contractor, so you probably don't get health stuff. Any takes on product management? That's probably what I should have done, or I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have been so salty about the dev world. I can't program all day. Probably product management if you like big picture stuff. At what point do you know you're good enough at programming to get a job doing it? It's not up to you. It's up to the company. You don't get to decide if you're good enough. They do, right? You just get to decide when you feel ready to apply, which you never will feel ready. So you just apply anyways. And, you're going to be a better match at some companies than others. So you will never know. Like, you just have to put it out there and have some confidence. And it's not like sales, right? Like, getting a job is not like sales where you need like a certain percentage of sales. You just need one job, right? You don't need 10% of jobs to say yes. You just need one. Anyways, just apply. Think you can do it. Think you can learn to do it. Apply. You still program? Not really. You find Ramsey financial advice helpful? The math checks out, is what I'll say. Why is it so hard to get viewers on Twitch? That is a great question. Mostly because Twitch doesn't really have a great discovery feature. You're either on the front page, luckily, or you hope someone goes to page 35 of whatever game you're playing and clicks on you. What up, Eddie? Max, glad to see you. Thanks for being here. Did you quit coding? I haven't coded in quite some time. Ever thought about paramotoring? Yeah, I have a paramotor. It's in my garage. I haven't done it in a bit because last time I was about to take off, there was a crosswind and it blew my paraglider into my fan, snapped my prop. So yeah. Anyways, it's all fixed, but I haven't done it in a minute. You made a video using finasteride, minoxidil. How's your usage experience been? Any changes, improvements? So the how do you say it? Minoxidil, right? It's just, I think, Rogaine. That's pretty much what it is, but the generic version. That stuff gave me like dry skin on my head, proper stuff. So I wasn't a huge fan, but finasteride was good. It definitely helped regrow this little like hair here. It was getting thin, and then it stopped thinning, and then growing back. Maybe can you show your room? Dude, I spent so much time setting up the lighting. If I change it in a different stream, sure. What do you think about the FANG YouTubers and their courses and attitudes? Bait. That question is bait. Coding for 20 years, went solo contract 4 years ago, much happier on my own. Yeah, like, well, so some people, you go contracting as a programmer, you're going to ask for more money than you'd get as salary. Like your hourly as a contractor, as a programmer, is going to be higher than it would be if you were salary because they don't give you benefits. So they lower your salary or what you would make to give you benefits. That's why you get paid more as a contractor. But some people don't like that. I would prefer that because I'd prefer to handle my own money, handle my own business expenses, handle my own insurance, all that stuff. But some people don't. What up, Malzy? Welcome back. You've been talking, Ro. I haven't talked to him in a minute. How much do you spend in a month? I just pay my bills. So it's like, I don't know, $2,500 a month. Oh yeah, also if you work a lot, you can get paid. Yeah, you can get overtime. That's true. Big overtime. Problem with overtime is like you run out of hours. There's only so many hours. You're not getting paid for working hard. You're just getting paid for existing. Hate it. Bishop, thank you for being here. I rewatched the Middle Manager vid like 10 times. I have one of my friends. He looks like, y'all ever seen Narcos on Netflix? I have a character. I have a friend that looks like a character from that show, and I think we're gonna make some CEO skits. It's gonna be good. Greetings from Finland. Herve Tuloa. You struggling? No, I'm good. I'm just nervous. You checked out the 3-wheeler spider motorcycles? So, like, I'll stick to 2 wheels. Pizza or pasta? I'm gonna have to go with pizza all day. I'm pretty basic. What's the future of this channel? So the future of this channel is similar content with more skits because, in my opinion, it's not always true. It doesn't always hold. Dorian, hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. I forgot what I was saying. Dorian slid in. Hey. Don't forget to treat yourself. You deserve it. I didn't post a video for like almost 3 weeks, so I've had enough time, I guess, not doing anything, not being here. Do you have plans to come back to tech? It's like almost a meme now. Like I can't take it serious. Every time I see open offices and I'm just driving around on the highway and I'm like looking in these huge sky rises and I'm just seeing people in their little cubicles and I'm just like, so sorry. Some people like that though, you know, but I don't know. I just can't take it serious. Like I know all their tricks. What's your advice for a junior dev experiencing the Dunning-Kruger effect at the beginning of their career? Ask questions. I mean, don't ask questions unless you've like at least attempted a little bit, but just ask questions and don't be overconfident. I mean, in my opinion, this is just me. This is just me now, okay? In my opinion, it's better to be humble and stay that way than get humbled by someone else. That's just my preference. After how many months do you believe someone should ask for a raise? I mean, how much did you push the salary if you did when you first got the job? Can't really take this seriously. Okay, Kyle. Grim Reaper, thank you. Shout out. Appreciate you. It's been a minute. Thank you for the resume help nearly a year ago. Been doing a good job for a bit now. I'll be here for along the way. Hey, thank you. You had any bad weather, tornadoes? Utah doesn't have tornadoes. We just have random snowstorms in April. Are you a YouTuber full time? Yeah. I am. I like the personal stuff. You know, I think I had this idea to interview HR lady's dad, Mr. Big D, because I don't know, he just got a lot of stories, right? He's a firefighter, so there's a lot of life lessons that I've learned from that man. And I think they could benefit other people, but it'd be up to him. It'd be sort of like a podcast that nobody asks for. You inspired me to be overemployed. Good. Then you have leverage. For the first time, you have leverage. They say, you better do this or else. Or else what? I already have another job. What you going to do? Your career taking unexpected turns? I mean, I went from mechanical engineer to programmer to guy who holds the sign on the internet saying, jobs, companies, they don't care. They don't care, you know. Should I work 2 internships at once? Are they paid? Can we start there? Over interned. You wear contacts? I sure do. I miss your hilarious voices. Thank you. How do you invest your income? Yeah, dude, I feel like I should have a great answer to that because you're a YouTuber, right? And all the YouTubers have tons of perfectly diversified investments and assets, and they could retire if they never posted another video, but that's not the case for me. Have a house that I rent out. A friend. Otherwise, I just invest, you know, here and there, in like safe stocks. A little bit of crypto. I don't know. I'm not giving financial advice. I don't feel like I'm retired. I don't have enough money to be like, here's what to do. Are you gonna sell NFTs? I feel like after watching CoffeeZilla's video about NFTs, I just can't take any NFTs seriously. We need more corporate cringe. I agree. I just have to be nicer about it. How much do you make with YouTube? That's the question on everyone's mind. I know it would be if I was watching this stream. Probably like senior software engineer amount of money. Congrats on 500K. Hey, thank you. I was going to do like a celebration video and like thank you, and I was going to make the special skit, but then like I just decided, you know what? Maybe what if we just take this chance and just go somewhere different for a minute, you know? Thank you for the 10, by the way. JR Moore, old company was moving us back to the office after 2-year temp, found new job, now permanent work at home. Congratulations. How do you feel about Gary Vee lately? You know, to be honest, I haven't watched his content in that long, or for a minute, but he used to talk about like algorithms and social media and how to grow a brand, and lately it's just different, so I don't watch it. Sorry, so after how many months do you believe someone should ask for a raise? I just accepted the offer when I got the interview. Sorry, yeah, so you posted that like 4 times. I'm not trying to ignore you. Let me... That was the question you noticed? Probably 6 months. I'd say 6 months to a year, ask for a raise. Would it be worth it to become a YouTuber myself? What do you want to do? Like, I'm not going to stand... I'll never be the guy that'll be like, nah, that's stupid, don't do that. within reason. Okay. So like if you're like, I'm gonna quit everything and just do YouTube full time, and you have no other backup, I'd be like, yeah, don't. That's not smart. You know what happened to Trend Black? His uploads were interesting. I think he was in college, right? So after his information was released, the world out here, I'm sure he was like, yeah, I've had enough of YouTube. I don't actually know. He never told me that. I don't actually know. I would just guess. I mean, if someone did that to you, you'd probably be like, all right, I'm done with the internet. Josh, how's it go? It's going good. It's going good. Thanks for being here. I haven't looked at the view count yet. I'm trying not to, because it puts me in my head. But thanks everybody for being here. Do you still have the same HR lady? Yeah, she's HR lady over there. She's doing some work stuff. Will you ever do a documentary about yourself? I feel like there's no way to do a documentary about yourself without it. Like, I don't know. That feels so vain. That feels so cringe to do. This is Josh every morning when he wakes up. He's a morning constitution type of guy, so he heads straight to the bathroom after he awakes. Like, what? How do you make a documentary about yourself? You should do the resume show again. That's good stuff. We will. HR lady and I plan on doing resume reviews. So if you want professional advice from the professional HR lady, she'll be here. And then if you want the pragmatic advice, the things that she knows to be true but isn't really allowed to say, I will tell you. John B, thanks for being here. Is AWS a good deal for a typical startup or I have no idea. Susie, thanks for being here. How long should I stay on my current company before I make a switch for a higher pay? Probably like a year. And it probably depends on how old you are somewhat. If you're like if you're pretty far into your career and you're hopping jobs, I don't know, if you just decide to randomly start hopping jobs after working at one company for 10 years, it's not going to look good no matter which way you shake it. Thoughts on digital nomad lifestyle? I think it probably sells a lot. Sorry, I missed so many donations. Let me scroll up. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to miss the donuts. Lane, thank you for the 10. Hey Josh, I wanted to thank you for the content produced on this channel. It's given me a good perspective that helped me when I was a fresh grad job searching. Lane, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Hope you're having a good Monday. Thanks for giving me a little bit of your time. If I'm alt-tabbed, if I'm on your phone, if you're on a train, if you're in the bathroom somewhere at work, pooping on company time, thank you again for being here, everyone. Really. It's nice. It's nice to know that, like, it's not just a view count and they're real people. Like, I really don't, when I'm out and about, people aren't running up to me all the time. Hi, watching you from Ukraine. Stay safe. When are you launching your own crypto? I don't know. Best way to get a raise is find a new job. That's what I would have to agree. Hey, how's the flying going? It kind of stopped. I just do paragliding stuff now. How much of a percent does a QA engineer make in comparison to a developer? I don't know. I have not been a QA engineer, but you can look on Glassdoor. Colonel Goober, thanks for being. Everyone chiming in. Thank you. Buy yourself a beer on me. Matt Clarkson, thank you. Appreciate that. Your insights helped me escape a toxic corporate career. Now head of data science for a better company. Oh, now head of data science. Oh, snap. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm in between jobs. Nah, dude, you're just self-employed with no income. Stop saying that. Come on. Think smart about it. How hard was it for you to make a living on YouTube? It wasn't. I have a video that I made talking about how much I make on YouTube, and you can see like it was like 6 cents a day for like a year. Take care, everyone. Lily, thanks for being here. Have a good day. Cheers from LA. Thanks, X089. What's your opinion on Scrum Masters? Glorified project managers? I don't know. It doesn't. Okay. take that with a grain of salt. Scrum Masters, it depends on how technical they can be. I'm sure if you've worked in software, you might have had a project manager, a Scrum Master that was like, we need you to implement X, Y, and Z. And the devs are like, you don't even know what you're saying. So I think it just depends on the detective. Okay, so here's something I haven't said. I do have. Okay, all right, you guys are probably tired hearing about better.com, but I have some exclusive footage that you will not find that I will make a video of here soon. But like, I don't want to make another better.com because I'm afraid people will be like, just stop. Congrats on 500. Thanks, appreciate that. Do you feel pressure to keep making videos on YouTube? Well, since this is how I pay my bills, I have to. Can't just like walk away. And you know, if I were to apply to some software company, imagine them looking at me, Googling me. Oh, he's just gonna work here, and as soon as we do something he doesn't like, he'll make a video about it. And it's not like that, but I could see how they can come to that conclusion. But you know, yes, I do feel pressured. That's how I pay my bills. How's the intern guy doing? He went on the bigger things. Just he's still around. He's still around, but he's doing something else. Something he vibes with more. U-test is a good way to start working. What is that? Or another cable series where you eat at places. You watched the movie? Yeah, I've seen it. It's hard to watch. It's a little tinfoil hat, you know. Oh, the intern guy was super. No, I mean, he's not gone. He's not. He's still around. The unpaid intern is still around. He quit. Were you a toxic boss? No, he was like, actually, I think this is what I want to do, Josh. Like, ooh. But we were friends before any of that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Be entertained the idea of developing a video game. I did make a video game. Me and my two friends, we made it on the Apple Store and the Android Store. It's called Rocket Sling. Do not go download it. It's terrible. It will lag your phone, and you will leave negative reviews. So don't go look at it. But yes, I have made a game, and I would like to do it with Unreal Engine 5 or just VFX. That'd be cool. Are you still with HR? Yeah, she's over there. She's doing work. What up, Ivan? How's it going? We do some paragliding, motorcycle content in a more cinematic way. Where do I put that content? It doesn't go on here. Everyone's gonna be like, what? I thought about doing a skit as a CEO, and the opening scene is me flying in to the shot on my paraglider, like James Bond CEO style. I will download it. Don't. It's not good. It's not a good game. We made it with free Unity. Please save your space. Are you still doing software development? Nah. I missed the future of the channel. The future of the channel will be more personal stuff, more personal stories, like life lesson stuff. Since you guys seem to like that, since I'm the guy that always looks like I'm about to cry, right? That's what the comments say. But you guys seem to like my stories. Yeah. What motorcycle do you ride? I have a Triumph Scrambler and a KTM Super Adventure 1290. Some other stuff. Chris, do you ever stream games? Yeah, I will on Twitch if you guys want to come hang out. Resume reviews or roast with HR? Yeah, we'll definitely be evaporating some resumes in the future. Teach me how to be a banana. Oh, someone said hello. How's it going in Finnish? Moi mitakulu. It's going good. Uvin mine, right? Going well, I believe. Can you hire me as your senior intern developer? We have a senior intern developer, but you can be the executive senior intern developer if you'd like. It's all unpaid. HF Brody, I'm working on trying to start a business. A lot of people say, get off YouTube, Josh, go make your own tech company or something, but I don't have a desire to own a company and have 50 employees that I manage. I don't want to manage people. That's not what I want. And also, how do you just start a tech company? Do you feel trapped by your channel content? That's just how YouTube works. I feel trapped by my content. I mean, people expect certain content from certain channels, so that's how it goes. Talk about being a landlord. How did it go? I'm also planning on investing in real estate. Yeah, so I have a house, I guess, that I bought with my last programming job because I had a W-2, and when you're self-employed, you're incentivized to not pay yourself that much. Anyways, so I rent that house out that I got at my last programming job. And I didn't pay any money down because I did the no money down program, so I didn't have to have a bunch of money saved up. Yeah, I don't know. Pro tip: if you want to buy a house, ask about no money down. You get a second loan, but you don't have to have 10K up front. Every YouTuber feels trapped by their. Are you going fly planes? So, I would love to get my private pilot's license, but my questions become: owning a plane is really expensive. When I fly somewhere and I get there, what do? I have to rent a car or know someone that can come pick me up. And then, yeah, I own a plane. Like, what do I do? It's not super pragmatic. Thank you for the donations. Let me scroll up. Are you a CSGO enjoyer? I'm terrible at CSGO. I can't manage to let go of my A and D keys before I shoot. I always slide a little bit. Jose, thanks for being here. Do you actually know that people won't like your offshoot content on this channel, or is it a suspicion? I've done off-topic content before, and unless it's drama, they don't like it. That's fine. I get it. You guys like drama. It's fine. The internet loves drama. Everyone loves to watch a train wreck. It's fine, and I've had a lot of train wreck content. Your camera comparison was super good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Started watching your content in college. Heard about front end dev from you. Currently making 40K from India. I'm pretty sure that's quite a bit of money there. Let's see. We have. I don't want to. Thank you for the 20. I don't want to mess up your name, but thank you. Thank you for the content. I follow you for Russia. You are nice, changing lives worldwide. I should go to sleep. Thank you. Good night. Everybody asking about HR lady. She's over in the other room. Hold on. Look, will you guys be happy if I just go get her real quick? You just pop in. I do watch them car crash YouTubes a lot. I think everybody does. Everybody's like, wait, what? What happened to this? This can't be real. Let me click on that. You could be crying while gliding. There's that drama. Yeah, let's go 3,000 feet up in the air to reflect on our family trauma. No, don't bother her. All right. What, chat? I just interrupted the crap out of her work call. So you're gonna have to wait. Be on a call. I'm actually happy that you decided to change. I feel like I could be more positive without being almost unbelievably positive. I think it's super funny that her name is literally HR lady here. I mean, let's be honest. If any of you guys in the chat want to be in videos with me, right? Like, I'm sure you guys would be like, nah, my company might see that, Josh, right? So, have you stopped working out? I lost some mass, but I go. I don't go to the gym anymore. I have a tonal that I've been doing. Yeah, like the one video I made where I was talking about like my dream job, because in my dreams I don't work, so I don't have a dream job. In that video, people were saying like, "How long is your ride to the gym, Josh?" Like, yeah, it's true. So I got tonal. Glad to see you back to the lives, Kenny. Thanks for being here. Thanks for remembering I exist. Your channel is doing wonderful. Seriously, make more videos. Are you drinking lean? This is water. The dogs are with HR lady. Thanks to you, I'm now being promoted to senior manager. Influence a lot how to deal with people from a range of hierarchies. Be down to earth. Mr. Incognito. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Are you a gamer, bruh? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I play probably too much video games. I should probably be a streamer on Twitch instead. Sometimes how I feel. Congratulations, Mr. Incognito. Seriously, thank you. Show us the dog. They're with HR lady. You have to wait. You thinking of getting on TRT? Joke's on you. I already take TRT. Yeah. Oh, Oscar. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely no hard feelings. That's not how I read it. Abraham, thank you for the 20. My income has quadrupled thanks to the video you did this past August. Thank you. Thank you for that. Congratulations. Ever tried VR? Why don't you stream on Twitch then? It's a good question. Sometimes I just don't feel like having a chat to respond to. I'm sure you guys could get that, right? Like, you're in the zone and you're trying to be in the zone and like actually win the game, and then there's chat over there like criticizing everything you do. Joshua Fluke's Let's Plays. It would have to be like value added. I don't know if I get this. Too many Let's Plays. Go watch the streamers I watch that do Let's Plays. They deserve your views, right? It's already hard enough out there to stream games, so I think that was one thing I want to start doing at the beginning of every video, is shout out different smaller channels that could use the viewership just to give back. Start by giving back. Josh, your gain is extremely quiet. I think that's true. Why are you trolling? I can see my levels, bro. How did your intern tell you he quit? Well, I mean, it's not like that. We're like friends. So it wasn't like this official employee situation, you know? Do you prefer living in an apartment or a house? I don't like sharing walls. And I think if you've ever lived in an apartment and you've had to share a wall with a couple, especially couples that have very up and down relationships, you would probably prefer having a house too, because there's only so many times you can. You guys know. What's up with the IRL channel? Any updates for that? I just haven't done any because I don't know. I'm just at a crossroads. That was the last community post I had. I'm at a crossroads. Here we are, a year and a half later. Josh still at a crossroads. I really enjoyed the podcast you were on. I'd like to see more of that. Well, I do have this set up over here for another mic. I have to stay far away from video games. I think I just start to feel bad if I play video games too long. I'm like, yeah, I should probably get doing this. Probably be doing this thing. Well, you do collaborations with other YouTubers. You know, that is not. It's up to me to a certain amount because they have to respond. So, I don't know what's going on, but love you, man. Your content has helped me a lot. We're just talking. We're just chatting. I haven't done a live stream in over a year. And, yeah. What happened to your webcam? All right, look. This is what I used to stream with, but the battery would die, and sometimes it would just go black because it would overheat because it's just sitting on. Um, so I'm just using an Elgato cam this time. Justin Tay, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'm 40 this year, Dan. Dan, dude, you've been here since day one. Seriously, I appreciate it. You'll be at a crossroads forever if you're like me. I think I'm just too much of a like an existential person, almost to just. That's why I wanted to go to like the, like a place like a senior care facility, so I could interview them about questions I have about life. Like, all right, you're 89 years old, Dorothy. Do you feel like you have it figured out? You know, did everything go as planned when you were 22 and you thought you knew everything? How do you feel about that now? You know, questions like that, I think we could all relate to, that I think could be pretty wholesome if done right. Overheating issues on those cameras are related to the battery. Oh yeah, so the little like it has a little cord that comes out. Need to upgrade to a Sony FX3. I have like a smaller little Sony that I could use, but I think the FX3 is pretty much this, but indie filters. Do a hot tub stream. I could go to HR lady's parents. They have a hot tub. Bring the HR lady. She's working. Life is what happens when you're busy making plans. That's true. That's like, who was the person who said that? Wayne Dyer? Wayne Dwyer? Dyer? One of those. Watching your web dev stuff lately, and it's some of the most helpful content on YouTube. Thanks. I feel like it's pretty low level basic stuff, and I'm glad that it helps you because a lot of people said that I was trash because of that, but I appreciate it. Has it really been that long since you've done a live stream? Yeah, it has. Yeah, I used to do them every other day between videos, and it was. Should I give up web development if I haven't been able to land a job in 4 years? What are you doing over those 4 years? Are you just sitting there like not doing anything, or what's your portfolio look like? John Lennon said it. What? Wait, hold on. 100. Whoa. Thank you. Shout outs. Can we get like some claps in the chat? Holy crap. I just wanted to hang out with you guys and girls. Whoever. Anyone that wanted to show up. Thank you. Let's read it. Hey Josh, long time no chat. Just wanted to say you're appreciated and loved. You have my support, whatever you plan for. Question: any tips for hiring developers? Flying is fun in groups. Let me know when you're in Houston. I don't have. First of all, thank you again. Second, I think you have to be certified to fly in formation with me. I'm not certified. Third, thank you again. Holy crap. Tips for hiring developers. I think just be straight up with them. Like, if you're just down to earth and you don't try to play your developers, they won't try to play you. And I think most developers, they're smarter than they let on, I would say. Holy moly. Do you like Dr. K on Twitch? Dr. K is fantastic. Great content as always. Thank you, Cybertruck Duo. Do you have your Cybertruck yet? Can I go to your channel and see it? I don't think anyone has one yet, right? But when you do, Dr. K is amazing with existential questions and stuff. Yeah, I watched him interview all the Twitch celebrities, all the people that you guys watch, and all the same. I'm just like you guys. I watch all the same Twitch people, or I'm aware of all the, you know. This is Elgato webcam, bruh. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Well, it's not. My lighting's not that good. And I ran out of time to set it up. But I did spend some time on it. I just don't want to overheat this one. Web development equals overhyped. Yeah. Used to be transparent about how much you used to make from YouTube. Can you share your recent progress? You know, I used to be transparent with how much I was making on YouTube. Very, like, I was just plain and honest and open. And that came back to bite me. So now I can just, I don't want to say exact numbers because people start assuming this or that about you. But let's just say senior software engineer, not at a FANG company, okay? That's how I do with YouTube. That apology video was ridiculous. So people kept saying, like, I don't feel like you let us down. It's fine. But I feel like I did because I know that I could have done better when I was filming some of my videos and I chose to release it anyways. And that's on me. And that's why I feel like that's why I made that video. I understand people are like, you didn't let us down. I learned a lot. But, like, you ever feel like you just could have done better this whole time and you just makes you angry at yourself? That's how I felt. I was too prideful in my anger towards companies treating people wrong. When you getting back on PKA? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm pretty sure that it's like a whole dealio. The way that works is they are constantly getting people lined up and ready to go, and they come to you. So self-criticism is natural. I'm just too existential, you know. At the end of the day, why does it even matter? You know. How did sharing your income come back to bite you? What happened? Did YouTube get mad? No, not like that. People like to start thinking that you can just give them whatever you have. So you start getting messages, you start getting people reaching out. You know, like when someone wins the lottery, you try not to tell people. I'm not, like, I didn't win the lottery. There's nowhere near that amount of kind of money, but you know, look at what happened with the fam. You know, they knew, the fam knew, and then they're like, "What's it to you, Josh? It's just X dollars. It's just 1,000, just 2,000. It's just 3. You know what? It's not like, wait, what? Wait, you were on PKA? What episode? Dude, it's a while back, probably like a few months, 4 months. Try and get Max. Yeah, that would be a hilarious podcast. Who's your favorite YouTuber? That's not fair. That's not a fair question. I have so many different subs. It depends on the mood. I'm sure you guys feel that same, you know. Some dude's like, all right, why am I even subscribed to this guy again? Unsubscribe. And then sometimes you're like, oh yeah. Have to get going. Dorian, thanks for being here. Seriously. Again, I have to say thank you, Mr. Drew, for the 100. Why do I think web dev is overhyped? I think it had its, I would say like maybe I'm just not in it anymore, but like a few years ago, I would say like web dev was the thing. What do you do for a living? This. Anyone you wish you could get on stream? MJ DeMarco. And he lives in Utah. Not too far from me, I don't think. I just have to reach out and make that request. And have something to offer him as well, since he is actually a millionaire and, you know, his time is actually really important. So what do you say? Hey man, love your content. This channel exists because of your books. Anything I can do in return? I don't know. What do you say? That's who I want to bring on the channel. Like, he is responsible for a lot, I think. I just want to say thanks, if anything. What's your current workout routine? The tonal. I just do full body workouts on the tonal every day. Josh lives company times. I suggest a YouTube channel called Aperture. It's really amazing. I like some videos more than others. Money or friends? I don't feel like that's a fair question. I mean, you need both, ideally, right? What did you think about the Halo TV show? I looked at the reviews and everyone said this is an insult to Halo. And as someone who played Halo like from day one, I don't know if I want to do that to myself and just get mad. Like, I don't want to see Master Chief's, like, I mean, I do, but like, I know that's not. I worked in backend at Delta Airlines now, even though I initially started at web dev. That's cool. Cool. Raymond, I'm trying to get my question answered. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sorry. Let me scroll up. I just didn't see it. Oh. Your question wasn't for me. Steve G, glad you're still kicking. If you're still here, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Friends more than money? I mean, yeah, but you need both. Did you see the Sonic movie? No. Pancakes or waffles? Oh, bro, we're gonna have to go with waffles. Give us an Indian accent of yours. Can you imagine how fast I would get canceled? I can't even. I'm starting an AAS program in the fall. Should I go on to get a BS? What's the realistic job outlook for an associate's degree? What is the degree? Is it an associate's in general studies? Because then it's not very practical. It's pretty useless. You want to see the arm tattoo? I'm every sorority girl. Right? Got my birds of a feather flock together. Once you become a millionaire, getting friends is easy, yeah. Live, laugh, love, Josh. Live, laugh, love, laugh, live. Have you guys seen that TikTok? Oh, it's so funny. Live, laugh, love, laugh. Love, laugh, live, laugh, love. Getting a phone call. Scam likely. Sometimes I want to answer these like on stream, but I'm afraid they'll dox me, so I'm not gonna answer. Next live should be about we'll do resumes. I'm sorry that you know what? I'm not gonna apologize for this stream. I'll take it back. This is what you get, and I just wanted to hang out and check back in with you guys. I'm 1/5 of a sorority girl. I'm offended by what you just. That's fine. You can just be offended. That's your right. What kind of tattoo is that? I mean, it's a feather with birds because I like aviation, aerospace, flight, that sort of stuff. Does a bigger company display better on your resume than a smaller one, or does it count at all? No, what matters the most on your resume is how well you can match the keywords that they're looking for in their job post to your resume skills section. So if they say they want this, this, and this, you better have those bullet points on your resume, this, this, and this, especially because bigger companies are going to have like those, automated resume things. Michael, how's it going? Dude, what happened to your girl? She over there working on a call. I went to go get her. Busy. Happy you're back. Thanks for being here. There was a few people messaged me on Instagram, and I've just decided that I just respond on Instagram with video messages. I feel like they're more personable, Everything about getting a paramotoring. I have one. I have a Scout in my garage. I need to replace the prop. I have a wood prop. My carbon fiber one broke. Hope you figure out the next step in life soon. Me too, dude. I don't want to be 55 years old on YouTube talking about. I mean, not the same way, I don't want to be seen as what people see me as, and that's my fault. I get it. I understand. I did it to myself, but like, I would like to see myself move to a more positive direction where people saw my channel and be like, "This was Josh. He dealt with some stuff, and then he made this stuff, which is giving back, positive, helpful. That's how I want it to go. That's how I see it." But when my ex had work problems, I'd tell him is who you. Just wanted to thank you for your videos. Gave me the courage to quit my job from an old toxic employer. Managed to 3x my salary in a matter of 6 months. Did she glare at you for interrupting, or are you safe? Well, since I kind of like really opened the door real quick, yeah, I don't know. I just caught her off guard. The entire meeting was like, hello, HR lady? I was like, we just made eye contact for a second, and I was like, okay. What are your thoughts on FIRE? Financial independence, retire early? I like the concept a lot. If you're doing the 9-to-5 route, then I suggest FIRE. But for self-employed people, FIRE is just more difficult. You still code? Not really. Popularity is fleeting. True. Andrea J. Yeah, HR ladies. I mean, you want me to go check on her again? We can go. I mean, I can go check on her again. She can come wave. Maybe you could cover the news. I mean, to be honest, it's kind of what I've been doing. And it feels really kind of like low effort. So I want to be better. 420 viewers. Cool. Bring back the earrings. Oh no. Those were the days, huh? I had two on each ear. I was such a rebel. What age do you feel like? Not 30 plus. I've decided to pursue my PPL and be happy that. Wait, what? Israel, you didn't have to do this. Thank you. Looking forward towards the future. Thank you. Well, thank you as well. Did you dislike JavaScript as much as I did? I mean, to be honest, I just use whatever works best. So if I'm making something in Python is the best, I like Python that day. If I'm making something in JavaScript is the best, I like JavaScript that day. You know, I'm not loyal like that. Why are you so attached to your language? Be language agnostic. Career how-to videos would be welcome. Actually, here's the thing. I messaged a life after layoff on Instagram, and I sent him an email to bring him on the channel, but he didn't answer. Maybe he just didn't see me. I don't think he's purposely ignoring me because he commented on my last video. But what do you guys think about that? Bring a life after layoff on the channel. We talk about. I mean, we kind of talk about the same thing, anyways. But he's very. I'm the Josh way of saying it, and he has his way of saying it. So. Why is low effort bad in your eyes? Because it's kind of like that feeling when you're making it, you know you could do better, but you're doing it because you have to make content because that's how you pay your bills. And that's why I made the video, because I hated that feeling. It shouldn't be that way. I don't want it to be that way. Sure, I can do a lower effort video when I need to, but I just found myself falling back to that because I just disliked doing it, you know? So I want to do things that are higher effort, sure. But there are things that I'm like, you'll see the difference in the videos. Don't make him work after a layoff. Would you accept a senior dev Fang offer? No, I'm good. I think there are some people trying to start some beef with me in a life after layoff because I think he said in one of his videos, like, don't ask for the salary in the interview. And I said to ask for the salary in the interview. And then a bunch of people messaged me and they're like, Josh, he disagreed. What do you say about that? It's like, I don't know. Let's bring him on the channel and talk about it. What do you think? Would you say being cheated on with that person a narcissist? Yeah. We still do corporate cringe videos for sure. Hope you're having a good day too, Bishop. Thanks for being here. What movie are you excited for? I think we were gonna go see the new Fantastic Beasts movie, which doesn't. It's such a cursed movie. Have you guys? I don't know if you guys watched Fantastic Beasts, but like it's just like 3 movies in one. But I like that universe, so I'll probably go see that. Your content evolution has been fun to watch. You know, I appreciate that. You guys should see. Maybe I could show you. Maybe not today, but I think total subscribers this channel is like, well, over time before people unsubscribe because they were sick of my shit. I don't know, total would be like 800,000 subscribers. So over the course of time, you've lost and gained a lot of people. Do you have a Patreon? I sure do. I need to do better at giving back. What do I give back? It's hard to scale your time. So I don't know. So you ignore. Peace. Later. I didn't mean to. He's more traditional and you are more forward. Life after layoffs. We're just different personalities, probably. I'm of the opinion that I have a lot of videos. People are going to think what they want to think about me. And I could see them not wanting to engage with me because of that, maybe. They don't like my language or my demeanor or whatever. And then he's more neutral, a lot more neutral. Employee alumni coming back. Going to Fantastic Beasts with low expectations. All right, so I just want to go see the visual effects. That's all I care about. Like in my free time, I'm doing like Blender stuff, Unreal Engine stuff, and color grading. But that's not this channel, so this is a place to vibe. Yeah, dude, I hope you guys are all vibing. I should have music. I will have music next time we do a live stream. It'll be way better. I'll have more stuff on the screen. I'll use a better camera, but I just wanted to show up. Did you watch the latest Matrix movie? Oh, God, it was so bad. I mean, Keanu. I like Keanu, but like, I watched the Corridor Crew break down the VFX, and like you can see the one where Neil Patrick Harris is all messed up. I've never heard of a life after layoff. He makes videos similar to me, talking about jobs and stuff. What up, Josh? Glad to see you live. Thanks for being here. What channel do you post that stuff on? I haven't posted anything because I'm not sure that I am good enough to feel like I can be teaching that or showing that. Maybe it's just imposter syndrome, but you know, I made like the Blender donut and I did a few other things, and you know, I like VFX. So if I could have a background kind of like CoffeeZilla does, like a 3D background, dude, I have all these ideas. Like I so many skit ideas if I could just get a little VFX in the background. So that's why I'm learning it. And Watson, thanks for being here. I need a Joshua Fluke news take every once in a while. You know, I appreciate that. 80s lady, thanks for being here. Good to see you too. Glad you're doing well, Steve G. Thanks. Only 6% of staff got a raise this year. Wait, what? Oh, Joe, thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 5. John, appreciate the content. Keep the great work. G voted corporate ladder video to my boss after we talked about the possibility. What happened after you sent that video to your boss? You'd only send my videos to people you work with if you were on the way out, I imagine. Like, one time I went to T-Mobile to like just do some phone stuff, and I saw the people behind the counter. They were like my age, and they have to stand all day. They have to stand at that counter all day long for their entire shift. I mean, whatever, but I just asked. I was like, can you guys sit down? And then this other person chimes in that's apparently the manager but looks exactly like the rest of them, is like, no, these people over here, they get lazy, you know, they pull out their phone, you know, so we make them stand. Okay, well, if there's no one in here and everything's clean and like they've done all they need to do, what do you just want them to stand and not look at their phone and stare at the wall? Like, why are you being such a boomer? You're my age. I didn't say any of that, but that's like a good video idea that I've had. Why do you make people stand for no, like, yeah, sure, standing is healthy for a little bit, but like every day, all day, if you've ever had a job where you're on your feet all day, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure you're just like, why can't I sit? Well, it makes you look lazy. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. All right, that's my TED Talk. I'm sorry. How much can you lie on the resume? Bro, it's not the resume. It's mostly the background check. Like, I'm sure there are certain people that could use a little bit of standing, right? Probably be healthy, good for them, but like when you're on your feet all day for no reason but other than you have to be every day, all day, like just because you look lazy, come on. It's that boomer mentality. Like in Finland, when people cut hair, they're allowed to sit while they cut your hair, and it was really, I mean, it wasn't weird, but it was like, that's cool. You should probably be able to do that. They want their money's worth. What does standing have to do with money's worth? You're paying them to help customers, not to stand. I don't know. I guess you're paying them for whatever you want for those hours, right? Why even have a job description then? How about some videos calling out companies that screw over customers? Like how? Like what was that one computer company that just got canceled a couple weeks ago because they didn't want to do the giveaway after they realized that person didn't have like enough followers or something? You should still create another channel while you're learning. Whitney, if you think so, I'll post the stuff I do outside of corporate on the IRL channel. Have you heard of quiet quitting? Maybe. It sounds familiar, but I don't know the context. Explain it to me. Artesian. Yeah. Artesian builds. I thought about making a video about that, but I don't know. Everybody got to it. Literally everybody. Your last video took a lot of courage. Thank you. Good luck moving forward. I'm here for it. I appreciate that. I really do. Artesian is destroyed. Yeah, the CEO just disappeared. Maybe we'll make a video on the CEO of Artesian. And just, you know, you've seen it already 100 times, but we'll make another one. Would you rather be a BA or a web dev? You mean BA like badass or business analyst? Why not all of them? La Administrator. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you in the chat. Oh, quiet quitting is when you stop trying but keep getting a paycheck. I feel like that's not quiet quitting. That's just satisfactory work. Like if everyone is satisfied and you're not trying and you will receive no further rewards for trying, why try more? And if the only response, like whenever you say, why should I work harder if I'm not going to get anything? And if their only response is, well, you know, you have this job, right? You want to keep it. If that's the only thing you ever get in return for asking, why should I work harder? If you're not going to give me anything, then just leave. That's a toxic job. Yeah, so quiet quitting is essentially what, I don't want to say smart people do, but that's what smart people do, that just understand a job as a job and they're just looking out for themselves. Those are what people do that probably overemployed, you know, get 4 different jobs and just keep everyone satisfied with the bare minimum. And if your bare minimum is enough for them to be like, wow, great work, why not? Why not? How did you muster the courage to publish your content without fearing its aftermath? I do. But I feel like it has to go out there. Quiet quitting is just respecting your boundaries. Ask them, why do you want to keep me? Well, because you're already trained and, you know, it's cheaper to keep you submissive than it is to retrain and hire someone else. Or maybe not. It depends. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Are you ready? All right, chat. Here we go. All right, come in. We got HR lady. Here you go. If you stayed long enough, you finally get HR lady. There you go. We're broken up. We're not together.
Exist.
You gonna plant one right here? Let them know. Fine. Everything's good. She was working. Bye. Have fun. Um, there you go. Everything's good. Stop worrying now. Just you don't want to try not to get her fired, you know. Let's see. How are your crypto holdings holding up? Dude, I haven't checked, but I have mostly Ethereum, so it's alright, I guess. You CGI'd her in? Confirmed. Look, I shouldn't have said anything about learning Blender. I'm sorry. You caught me. That's a deep fake. She was locked in. But then how did she get out? Would you consider interviewing at a company that previously ghosted you before, had 3 long interviews, and they ghosted 4 years ago? Now they want to set up another interview. It depends on who it is. And I would tell them what you just told me. Steven, I would say, hello, company. I've interviewed here before, and the process was very long and drawn out. And I was wondering if maybe there is there a new way that we do hiring at this company, or just ask. Like, just be honest. Why can't you just be honest with them? Like, this whole like you got to be professional and not real. You got to be fake. You can't just ask them questions because you need the job. How's the dating situation? The HR lady was just here. Good. Yeah, 4 years. Probably different company. Pingarito, thank you. Yeah, I think so. Rahana with the 10. Corporate recruiter refusing to email the offer until I agree on the phone. Said no room for negotiation. So like if you agree on the phone, it's just verbal confirmation. You can still back out. You can still, well, I mean, I guess there's no room for negotiation, but how do I get the hiring manager involved? I have to move for this job. No moving compensation and low pay. I don't think you will get anything better from the hiring manager. I really don't. I want to say just look at a different job, but that's probably not helpful. Like, you probably put a lot of effort into finding this job and getting the interview, and now you're like, it's not what they even, promised at all. And so, what would I say? Accept the job offer with intent on not doing it, like not going, but just accept it and then try to escalate it after you accept it and be like, how can I move to do this job if I don't have any money to move to do this job? How do you stay productive? Do you have a system or advice? Look, dude, I don't have all the answers for beating procrastination. I just know that I have bills and they keep me pretty motivated. That probably didn't help you. I take notes. Let me be pragmatic here. This is my book. I got it at Walmart. Here's my little note-taking book. This is how I stay productive. Write it down. Check it off. Thoughts on Elon buying Twitter? Isn't he backing out, though? I thought he was like, nah, I can't get a controlling stake, so I'm out. What's your biggest interest other than covering companies? Probably like life lesson stuff. Camelot. Also, I didn't know that you watched my channel at all. Thank you. It's weird. I feel like other YouTubers don't watch my videos, but they do, and it's always like so crazy because maybe it's just me, but when you're like on a Twitch stream and someone answers you, you're like, wow, cool, thank you. That's how I feel when other people come to my when anyone comes to my stream. You don't even have to be a YouTuber, just anyone, all of you. Is it okay to feel dumb sometimes? Yeah, for sure. It's okay to not know. Just, as long as you're trying to find the answer. Best way to stay productive. Imagine yourself living with your parents. For me, it was, you guys know the situation with the parents, so it's like, do you go live under a bridge or do you get stuff done? So, no hate if that's where you choose to live. That's not what I'm saying, but you guys get it. Alex. Greetings from Helsinki. Terve tuloa. I mean, it would be Amerikasta, right? But Utahsta? Like, how do you say from Utah in Finnish? Utahsta, I guess. Love from Iran. I appreciate that. Corvette or Tesla? I mean, I got a Tesla, so actually, I take that back. I don't have a Tesla. HR lady has a Tesla. Okay, I have a 2008 Ford F-150 with 168k miles on it. How are developers like Ben Awad? Is that how you say it? Awad or Awad? I don't know. How is he so dang talented? It's not just talent, man. These people that make these videos, they work really hard to learn. Did you ever try embedded software development? Yeah, not really. Do you mean like Arduinos? Am I reading that wrong? Do I not know what I'm talking about? I've done a little bit of Raspberry Pi and Arduino, but how do you feel emotionally as an entrepreneur? Do you feel more or less stressed comparing to your employee life? Let me tell you something about being self-employed. Thank you for all the donations, by the way. JJ Hodges, if you're still here, thank you. Sorry I missed it. I didn't mean to, man. Evil Kitty of Doom, hugs for everyone, thank you. HR lady has a Tesla. Yeah, she has a Tesla. Feel you on the parent situation. Yeah, I think it's crazy how biased people are and how unwilling people are to not give credit to people that just come from broken or have families that have issues. It's always, I made it because I was born into a successful family with security and blah, blah, blah. So everyone else can too. And it's not true. It's just not the case. I'd say it's not the case more often than it is. And I will stand by that all day long. You just have to, you gotta have some empathy towards understanding people's situations and where they come from to understand that it's not easy for them to get to the same place as you. But those people don't understand that perspective, so. All right, boss, going to need one weird trick employers don't want me to know. So here's one. It's if you use the Listerine without the alcohol in it, they prefer that. You just lost your train of thought with being self-employed? Yeah, probably. I do that a lot. It happens when you're streaming. Okay, you didn't answer. Thank you for keeping me on track. Okay, so this is what it's like being self-employed. Every day feels like a Monday, but every day feels like a Friday. It's up to you when you're self-employed. You can either go, I'm self-employed, it's Friday. Or you can go, I really need to get stuff done. And it feels like a Monday. That's how you feel. It's similar kind of like this. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Or maybe I'm just human. But I have ups and downs. I would still pick this over being an employee, but that's just my personality. I like to pick what I do and when and how and all that stuff. So, yeah. It's not that they don't understand, it's that they don't care to know and use it to distract people, yeah? They don't care to know. It doesn't, like, yeah. Glad to see you doing lives again. John, thanks for being here. I watched your last video, and it's a clear sign of someone's maturity when they can reflect on themselves and look at the negative sides. Yeah, I'm trying to, I feel like this takes away credit, but have you ever seen, like, the rise and fall of Tyler 1? I don't even think it's the rise and fall of Tyler 1. It's titled something else. But, like, you know, Tyler, he got mad, okay? And then he's like, you know what? I'm reforming. I would kind of like to do something similar, but I'm not trying to take anything from Tyler. You guys know what I'm talking about, though, right? So with HR lady, yeah, if you rewind the stream a little bit, you'll see her. She was in here a minute ago. Do you plan on doing more lives? Natural Beauty 214, absolutely. We will do resume reviews. You guys are into that? Like, we'll be pretty harsh. So, it's not personal. It's supposed to be funny. But if you want us to be serious, just say that in the email. But we'll do that. We'll do resume reviews in the next live. Love from Philly. Thanks for being here, Mark. Appreciate you. What areas of software development do you personally enjoy the most? It'd have to be game dev. Josh, why did you decide to show your face on your channel? Oh, I mean, what do I have to hide here? Beer, cider, wine, spirits, non-alcoholic. What's your preferred drinks for winding down? That's a good question. Nobody. Alcohol makes me sick, makes my stomach hurt, and every time I say that, there's always someone that's like, you just haven't had the right thing yet. But I just can't really drink. So it'd have to be tea, but not like preferably without caffeine before bed. Thoughts on Elon buying Twitter? Do you even care? I mean, I knew that he had or he was attempting to buy a controlling stake, and then they weren't having it, so he's like, you know what, I'm out. Am I wrong? Is that not what's happening anymore? I haven't checked. Tell me about a time you disagreed with a coworker. Skylines Traveler Tech, thank you. I appreciate that. Boomer Bosses, Toxic Work Environment. Thank you for the 10. I think those are Norwegian owners. Thank you. Gosh, you have a cool hairstyle. Thanks. I appreciate it. Utah is the best place to not drink alcohol. I mean, you have to buy food here to order an alcoholic drink. It's Utah. Are you willing to do mock interviews, letting people call in? Yes, absolutely. Would you guys be interested in that? I'll let people call in. I've done that before. But here's the situation with live people calling in. They try to troll, and they try to get you demonetized. So you need someone to filter out the people that are calling in before you just let them on, because in some of the live streams we've done, that's what's happened. If you were a superhero, who would you be? Dude, that's a loaded question. I like a lot of them. Druzel. Oh, okay. All right, Druzel. I couldn't remember the username for the life of me. I'm glad you're here. I have a 3090 and I want to do deep fakes. Can I message you on Instagram? I want to deep fake some stuff on me for some skits. Do you think resumes even matter, or is it really more about who you know versus what you know? Resumes matter to get them to talk to you, and then moving up once you get the job, it's about making it's not even, okay, so the phrase is, it's not what you know, it's who you blow, or something like that. It's not what you know, it's who you know. But really, this is the real pro tip for how to get ahead at work. You just make your work the most noticeable. It doesn't have to be the most amount of work. It doesn't have to be the best amount of work or the best quality work. All it has to be is the most noticeable work. If that's how you want to get noticed and move up at work, take your little tiny fix and make a big deal about it to everyone, right? The people that get noticed are the people that move up. So take whatever you're doing and just make sure people notice you. Hey, he's a real go-getter there, you know? That's the truth. Doesn't even have to be the best work. Just noticed. Just get it in front of people. Whoever sees it the most. That's how you move up. Discord stages are an option for less risky call-in. That's true. That's true. I'd have to get one of my friends to moderate people calling in if they'd want to do that. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for being here. I made 2 full-length tutorials on how to deepfake, so you can go check those out and leave a comment. However, okay, hold on. I actually have to screenshot this before I forget. I kept trying to remember the username, but just couldn't remember it for the life of me. Can you lie your job title? Here's the thing about lying about job titles. Sometimes your job gives you a title that's not even accurate. Is it lying if you change the title to make it accurate to what you do? That's my question. If they say, hey, you're a marketing analyst, but you're over here managing all the websites, doing a little coding here and there, and you're more of a front-end developer, change your title to be front-end developer. Or, I'm sure you guys have worked at jobs where you're like, this is my title, and I definitely don't get paid enough for this title, but I definitely don't even do what this title says, but it is what it is. Have you physically seen any of your family? Nope. Elon already admitted he doesn't have the liquid capital to buy the whole company. Yeah, that's the thing. So the thing I think a lot of people maybe miss when they hear about millionaires and billionaires like Jeff Bezos and stuff, like he's worth so many billion. Here's the thing. He can't actually be worth that much ever, because if he were to sell his stock, the stock price would decline and his worth would go down. So like it's not even a real value. It's not even a tangible value. I was lied to about the current role, feeling like I do more entry level stuff than engineering. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was called a full stack developer and I did Excel for a week and I was, what? Are you? I'm not. Gamza, thank you for the 5. I'm not. Um, I'm just not super religious person. Holy crap. Joe, $50. I'm actually a baby boomer who is a retired Disney executive, and you bring excellent content to your community. I don't agree with everything you say. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I think if most people, like, if we were to have a conversation, we might end up on the same page more often than not. But I understand it for sure. Like, I don't expect everyone to agree 100% all the time. Like, please have your own opinions about stuff. But thank you for the 50. You didn't have to do that. Disney's very cutthroat, executive wise. My network is like 1.2 million. I have to yeah. Thank you again. Holy moly, Joe. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, man. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher it. They just take out loans on the collateral value of the stock. Yeah, that's true. I'm full stack dev, but I'm having to do analytics work. Yeah, that's what happens. So like when you go to a new job, just change your title to reflect what you actually did at work, not the title they gave you. You might get a question about it when you go get that new job, and your new job is like, hey, they said this was your title, and your resume says this was your title. What's the deal? And then you'll explain, well, they said I was a marketing person, but I ended up doing a bunch of coding, so I was more like a front end developer. And I think that's reasonable. I don't think a company would be like, you're lying. Like, just talk with them. Is 2 years of XP still a junior level? You can't define you want to define things like that, but it's not so black and white. So you can have people that have been doing something for 10 years, and that would be 10 years experience, or do you have people doing something do you have people with 10 years experience and then you have people with 1 year experience 10 times? So it's hard to say. Just because 2 years probably, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 to answer your question. I'm just all kinds of off topic. I'm sorry. You need an engineering license to be an engineer, even if you have an engineering degree. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to stamp your name and your little symbol and stuff on documents and blueprints, you got to be a PE, professional engineer. How quickly can someone become a full stack developer without any coding experience? Why? Why? This question is starting off by me gatekeeping you. It's up to you. I can't tell you how fast you learn. You know how fast you learn. How much time do you have? Do you have a job every day? Do you have family, kids? There's a lot of important factors in how quickly can I become a full stack developer without any experience. I want to help you. I'm not trying to give you a sarcastic answer or anything, but it's hard to say. Why do you like about Utah? It's got everything but the ocean. So, good enough for me. Would you go into data crypto instead of web dev if you were starting out? Maybe data. I don't know about crypto. There's a lot of crypto companies that exist for a minute and the next minute they don't. I got fired for not staying 2 hours, like 2 hours later every day and not giving 110%. You convinced me to make the jump and get 2 jobs. Best decision of my life. I mean, if you can swing it and you want to spend your time that way, then why not do it? Why not have 2 jobs? If, like, the question is, what happens if you have a meeting at the same time and they overlap? I think we all know the answer is to get creative. I have a doctor's appointment at one company, but at another company you have a meeting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying get creative. If you can manage, like, if everyone's happy, why does it matter how many jobs you have? That's my question. Basil the Pumpkin Seagull. I heard that I'm worshipped in Utah. That's true. There are a lot of seagulls here. Is fully remote a dying trend? No. Not every job can be done remote, of course, but it saves the company money. The only reason they want you to come in is because they got assets. They have money invested probably into their office. You didn't read my super chat. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll up. Bro, you didn't have a super chat. What if I take the offer and quit in 2 months before I have to move? It's remote until then. How to ensure moving or plus 15K on salary. I don't care about PTO. You can't say that. You can't say I don't care about PTO. Give me $15,000 more. I can't see a way to even try to make that corporate even sound in any way good to them or in any way appealing to. Like, how would you say it, chat? Hey, I want 15K. I don't care about vacation or help me move. Maybe say something like, is there any way that we could consider moving compensation or an allowance with maybe a stipulation that you have to work there a year or you have to pay it back? That's what most companies do. They give you money to move. You have to stay a year or two. You got to pay it back. Or is there any way we could raise the overall compensation so that I can get to where I need to be? But yeah, I mean, if it's remote until you got to move, then take the job for 2 months, work remote, and then the entire time you're working remote for 2 months, look for another job. Bitcoin's giveaway. Dude, if I had a Bitcoin, I mean, would you give it away? I don't have a Bitcoin, but why are you not still playing WoW 15 hours a day? My guy. No, there's no content. There's no content to play. What can you say about Tech Lead? I mean, I haven't watched his videos and he made crypto. CoffeeZilla made a video about his crypto. Then Tech Lead made a video about CoffeeZilla, and then like they went back and forth, and then I just stopped watching. I enjoy hybrid, 2 or 3 days in the office and 2 or 3 days at home. I enjoy being social, but I'm an extrovert, so maybe that's why. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I'm not like, you should only work at home. I'm really not. It's just whatever works best for people. My problem is when other people tell you what works best for you because they're above you at the company. Not because they own the company, but just because they're above you. And they need you to know that by not allowing you to do something. You planning on doing more live streams, Coder Minion? Yes. Hopefully you'll be here. Would you rather watch ASMR videos for 2 weeks straight or be forced to attend an office party for 3 hours? We're going to do ASMR for 2 weeks straight for sure. Did you play the new Halo? Yes. Just give me new maps. That's all I want. If you're a Halo Infinite player, I'm sure you can relate to the struggle of please give us more maps. Please. It's been months. We don't have Forge. Just give us maps. And then we have Battlefield 2042 over here taking a dump. I want to make videos about EA so bad, but I don't know if people would watch it. Like how EA has handled Battlefield 2042 has been one of the most entertaining dumpster fires I've ever witnessed, and I don't know why I haven't made content on it. But would you watch it? 'Cause gaming content, I don't know. Do you still talk to any of your ex-coworkers? Only one friend. I only have one friend from a job, and he lives down the road. Obviously, he doesn't want to be in my videos because people that associate with me might be at risk for their company being like, hey, I hate EA. Please make anti-EA videos. Everyone hates EA. Okay, all right, cool. All right. We'll do that then. We'll do the downfall of Battlefield 2042. It'll be I don't know. There's so many already. Isn't there supposed to be a patch that comes out tomorrow with like 200 fixes, and it's just congratulations. They added voice after 5 months. What are your goals right now? To be more consistent with YouTube and to try not to let the fact that I was pretty burnt out keep me from wanting to try new things. You still go out flying with Tucker? I've never flown with Tucker Guy. It would be cool. I actually sent him a message on Instagram once, and then he read it. Left me on red. Not that I care. I'm not mad, but I was like, wow, he read it. Cool. I'm just the viewer. Hi. Yay, cringe, yeah. I raised my income 5 times in 1 year because of your tips. Bro, what hold on. How many times? What did I say? 5 times in a year? That's a lot. That's hard to do at any, well, if you're at a company. Maybe you're self-employed. Congratulations, though. It's funny when bosses moralize against you when you complain about a bad work environment. Yeah, like, if you didn't get paid, you probably wouldn't go to work. Let's stop pretending like it's anything more than that. Like, yeah, sure, it's kind of interesting. It's not my company, though, at the end of the day. So, like, it pays my bills, and it's kind of interesting. I feel like that's like 99% of people in the world with jobs. It pays my bills, and it's interesting enough for me to tolerate it. Am I wrong? I'm sure there are some people that are like, I love my job, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No problem. But, like, I feel like most people that are just coasting are at that point where they're like, it's enough money. I don't really like it, but, like, I don't really hate it. You know? That vibe. Josh, what's it like being famous? And I'm not famous. I don't feel famous. I don't get approached in public that often. I did get approached once with HR lady when we were waiting on a pizza at Mod Pizza. It was an older gentleman, much older than me. It's always interesting when people older than me come and thank me for my wisdom, because I don't know. You're just used to the other way around. It's a humbling experience, honestly. When people approach me, they're like, "Hey, love your stuff." There's real people that watch my videos. That's how I feel. Anti-EA office skits with the toxic micromanager would be yes. I have an entire EA skit written out. Hire you? I like doing everything myself. became milliner because of your video. For real? Levin, thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well as well. Have a career, not a job. Jobs are aimless. Yeah, I mean, you have all the memes of jobs, like just over broke, J-O-B. But some people, that's all they have. That's it. Like, they don't have options. They want options, but they don't have options. They don't make enough money to be able to save, to create time so that they can do something else. And they don't have enough time because they're working all the time. So, ideally, people should get a career if that's what they're into, but what happened to your intern? He went on to do bigger things. He told me that. What's your opinion on call center jobs? I don't have anything bad to say about the workers at a call center job or anything, but like I imagine it's not the greatest work environment. I think we all pretty much know that. I have $2.5 million invested in Blockbuster. There's only one left, right? I think it's in Oregon somewhere. There's a whole Netflix movie about it. Not Oregon. Maybe it is. I don't know. You can be a good career plumber or carpenter. You don't need a law degree for a fulfilling or wealthy career. Yeah, that's true. People just like to gatekeep white collar jobs and blue collar jobs just because of ego. I mean, like, if you're not into coding, this might not mean anything. But I've always found it funny just how attached and how, like, egotistical some kind of people in software can be. It's a whole different vibe. They're very You're either with us or against us. It's in Bend, Oregon. Okay, yeah, I was right. Blood elf or night elf, girl? Important questions. So honestly, we're gonna have to go with night elf for sure because the racial lets you get out of combat, and since I played a feral druid, right? You shadow meld, and then stealth, and then you get a free vanish as a night elf druid. So we're gonna have to go with night elf all the way. The blood elf silence is okay for arena. I'm done talking about WoW because I'm revealing how much I've played that game. What camera are you using and what lens? It's a Elgato face cam. It's just a webcam, but better, higher quality. I mean, it still looks like a webcam. I think so. It's convenient though. I don't know if web dev is for you. Do it. Just try it out. Watch some tutorials first, because even when you are a web dev at work, you'll be watching tutorials at work or reading them or copy and pasting them. Please suggest any romantic Netflix movie. Does it have to be like a Netflix original? How hard is it to get a... Sorry. One second. Let me take a drink, chat. I've been talking. All right, sorry about that. You still play games? Yeah, lately I've just been playing a shitload of Enlisted. HR Lady and I play Guild Wars 2. We run around, do that game. And then I play War Thunder. That's pretty much it for now. I worked in software support call center. Was pretty chill. Got maybe 1-2 calls a day, and the rest was just online tickets. Only issue was pay. Yeah, I feel like if I was in a job where I had to do tickets, I tried my best to find a way to automate it. What are you sipping on, sir? You guys can guess. No, it's not. It's this stuff. You guys like this stuff? You're probably gonna tell me it's not good for me, right? Energy drinks are not good for you. I don't know. This stuff's good. You guys like Alani? Josh, dude, Elden Ring, do it. Okay, so this might blow your mind. I've never actually played any of the Souls games. Not even like, does Bloodborne count? I've never played any. What are your YouTube demographics like? Mostly sausages. Between the ages of 18 to 36, roughly. Crash PCs. Shout out to Josh. You're awesome. Great job. You didn't let us down, dude. I gotta be honest. I was trying to like reason with myself, like, Josh, you sure you want to do this live stream? You haven't done it in a long time. They might not show up. You might just be sitting there. You might not know what to say. You might say something wrong, right? All this sort of self-sabotage before I hit the start streaming button because it's been so long. What do you think about no-code tools, such as... Is there a specific one you had in mind, or are we just being generalists, like what are the website commercials that we always see on YouTube? Squarespace, like that? Is that what we're talking about? Lily Rose. I mean, so I think according to the Google Analytics here, the female to male audience ratio is like 96% male, 4% female, roughly. But it actually used to be worse. I mean, how much worse could it get? But Webflow, Wix. Yeah, Webflow's all right, I guess. But like, here's the thing with no-code tools. Take YouTube, for example. Are you going to drag and drop a YouTube together? Are you going to drag and drop a Facebook together? Like, there's only so much you can do. At some point, people will have to understand databases, relationships to different databases, and how all that stuff works. And I don't think any amount of drag and drop or visuals are going to teach someone who's not interested or doesn't really care, who just wants a website to how to do it. After how many videos did you realize your channel started to take off? I'll tell you what happened exactly because I remember specifically the moment. Do you guys remember Aaron in beta? Maybe? Maybe. Does he? Probably been forever since he posted a video. Anyways, he messaged me on Instagram and he had like a few thousand subscribers. I had maybe 1,800. And he said, hey, can I post some of your video on my channel? And I said, yeah. And then I got 400 subscribers in one day, which was insane. It still is insane. And then I thought to myself, wait, hold on. Maybe if I just go home every day after work and post a video, maybe. And that's how it started. Why do you think it's so many sausages? I mean, I don't know. It's a code. It started off code-based software development. Look at the ratios in that sort of work are mostly male. Make videos on the overemployed movement. I want to find someone that's overemployed, and then I want to like make them completely anonymous, but like a day in the life of someone with 5 jobs. And like obviously we make it like a Vice. We make it like a Vice video. We blur their face. We give them a deeper voice, and then it's just a day in the life. So he's got like, or they, whoever, they have like a bunch of different laptops everywhere. And they're like, I'm on actually 3 meetings right now. I think that would be hilarious, but also really insightful because people would be like, no, there's no way. How does he get away with it? Did you ever try your hand at Facebook ads? No, because I don't know what I would be selling really. Like I have stuff like links and stuff in the description, but I'm not a salesman like that. So what do I advertise? My channel? Hey, come subscribe to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Holy moly. Thank you, Gaston Diaz. Diaz? Did I say that right? Gaston. I'm pretty sure that part's right. But anyways, hi Josh. I hope you're doing great. I love your content. Don't get fooled by the big number. I only give you $1. Hey, you know what? You don't have to give me anything. The fact that you're here, all of you, any of you, all of you, is enough. Can I get in contact with you? Talk about my 2 jobs? Yeah, just message me. If that's you, if you're overemployed, message me on Instagram. Actually, you don't even have to have anything specific. If you want to message me on Instagram, you can. I try to respond to most people. As a newbie being told by every tutorial to make a portfolio. No code tools interest me specifically as I learn more about freelance. I mean, that's kind of how freelance works. In freelance, you do what the customer wants. If the customer wants you to be a developer and that's what they need, then that day you're a developer. If the customer wants SEO, guess what? You're an SEO specialist today. If the customer, it's what the customer wants. You're a freelancer. You're not a title for one thing, when you're an entrepreneur. You're a bunch of different things. You're all the things, like me. Like I'm CEO of whatever I want to be because I'm the only one. So that's kind of how it is for you. It's fine. Just use whatever gets the job done that makes them, achieves the goal, hopefully with quality. And just use what gets the job done. You don't have to be a coder. If someone just wants a web page and they don't want to do Wix or Squarespace or whatever it is, and they're saying, hey, I want someone to make me a website, and you're like, okay, I'll do it for whatever, and then you use Wix to do it, who cares? Who cares if it's handmade? If it does what they wanted to be done and paid you for it and they're satisfied, who cares, right? So in that regard, freelancing it doesn't matter like that. You don't have to have code tools. You'll just be limited by not being able to do what the customer wants. If the customer says, hey, make this thing, and you didn't learn the tools to do it, well, then you can't work for them, I assume, unless you can learn how to do it. Am I ranting? Is this helpful information? Blog is better. You can monetize a lot faster. A blog is good, but people don't want to read. People don't want to read anymore. They want to scroll 8-second TikToks or Instagram Reels. They don't want to read. And the only people who make a living, I don't know this is true. I could be totally wrong. The only time I see like blogs doing well is usually like for recipes. And it always starts off about how this was their favorite food when their grandma made it for them as a kid, and it's like 4 pages of their life story before they tell you the recipe. And the only reason for that is SEO. So like next time you go look at a recipe online, just notice there'll be like 10 pages of their life story before it tells you what you need. And I know everyone's just like, give me the freaking recipe already, right? Nobody wants to read. Nobody cares about your pancakes as a kid. Just give me the recipe. Let's see. Series on San Francisco homeless developers working from home. It's offensive, but kind of funny. My husband does Facebook ads for SEO and small business. Holiday blogs are great too. Look, I'm not a blog professional. I've never had a blog. I've never monetized a blog. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. Like, I'm just in this specific scenario, I don't really know what I'm talking about for blogs. I just know the recipe thing. That's why they do it for SEO. Do you feel like people's attention span has decreased? I feel like people's attention spans have just been revealed. I don't necessarily know if it's decreased. I feel like everyone's just being honest with the fact that I looked at that for 3 seconds and next. I don't know. How about being underemployed AMA? What does that mean? Self-employed with no money? You're not unemployed, okay? You're not between jobs. You're self-employed with no income. Or sorry. With a loss. That's okay. Well, I mean, if that's how you feel about it, just let me know, and I can have your money back. It's no problem. Oh, because like, let's see, bought the resume, it offered nothing. Then up here, bought the resume, it helped me get my first software job. Like, you see? I don't know. I'm not a salesman. I'm not here to shill my stuff. If you want it, go look at it. If not, that's fine. Josh, why does YouTube never send me notifications when all my bills are checked? Please fix YouTube. I feel like a lot of content creators are feeling that. Oh, I've been live for 2 hours. Okay. I think it's about time to wrap it up. I've been ranting a long time. How to avoid income tax? What a question to end the stream with. First of all, tax avoidance is legal, and tax evasion is not legal, all right? So for you entrepreneurs out there, your accountants will be telling you that a lot. You'd like to minimize the tax burden that you owe every year. That's the professional way for your accountants to say, let's try to help you not pay as much tax. What they say. Are you having fun? I'm having a blast. Surely I expected some people to come in here and disagree or so on and so forth, but that's okay. It's been 2 hours, yeah. Holy moly. Thanks for being here. I'll be here later in the week. I have some videos. I have some skits, actually, that I want to make, but I don't know if I'll make anything tomorrow, or that'll be ready by tomorrow, so maybe Wednesday. But we'll have another live stream, and it will be way more value added than this. Hopefully this was value added. But it'll be like, send me your resumes. Let's review them. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Singular. With you gave me the courage to change jobs for a better life. I did lie on the TV, and they gave me a chance to get a better job, and now I'm at a whole nother level I never imagined. Thank you. You're welcome. Rahana, corporate recruiter is a bottleneck from her tone. Let's see. Oh, is the bottleneck. Gotta have negotiation room from initial offer, right? Should I share moving logistics court case? Email me. Or just message me on Instagram if you want. We can talk about it. Read the super chats. I'm trying. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. What are you going to eat tonight, and why is it pizza? Get out of my head. Get out of my head. How did you know? Nathaniel, I read the super chats, my man. feel like I'm just making sure I didn't like skip anything I wanted to mention today. Oh yeah, HR lady has an Instagram. Maybe I'll share it with you guys because she's been doing a lot of DIY stuff. That looks pretty good. But I don't know. For the 10 females that watch this channel, if you want to go check, or even men, if you want to go look at DIY stuff, maybe I'll link the HR lady Instagram. Okay, but we'll save that for another day. Brandon Fraser, got to catch you live. Awesome. I'm jumping into blockchain coding. Solidity. Oh, for like that's Ethereum, right? Please do more naming and shaming of bad companies. We'll look at companies. That part's not going away. It's just how I present it. That is what will be different. And probably more skits because they make me happy. They don't make me money, but they make me happy. So you'll be seeing some skits. If you don't like my humor, that's okay. We don't have to have the same humor. No problem. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna head out, guys. It's 71 degrees outside, and I'm gonna go ride my motorcycle around because it hasn't been this warm in hot minute. So emailed you in March. Okay, so email me or just re-forward it to me again real quick and it will come to the top of my email and I will look at it right after this. I'm a female civil engineer, watch your channel. Well, I'm glad to have you here. I don't say that to be divisive or anything, but anyways, you guys have a good day. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for all the donations. Sorry if I missed anyone's question that you kept pasting and you're like, damn it, this guy's never going to see it. I'm unsubscribing. I'm sorry if you were that person because I've been that person in chat and I know how it feels, but I'm not doing it on purpose. Maybe I just missed it. Anyways, have a good week and I'll see you